everyone, Joshua here. We're back to a new Crash Bandicoot, All Crash Bandicoot Games review video. And today we're back on my All Crash Bandicoot Games review series. And today, this episode is Crash Bandicoot Purple Ripto's Rampage. So the story starts off with Cortex and Ripto. Yes, Cortex teaming up with Ripto, and they join forces, and together they go and try to stop Crash and Spyro. They stop Crash and Spyro, Cortex's lab assistants and his henchmen, with Ripto's Riptox and combined. And they open up a portal to summon them. Aku Aku sees something suspicious going on, and is afraid that it's Dr. Cortex up to his old schemes again. Coco also sense that is also strange because she has noticed creatures have been popping up everywhere lately. So Aku Aku tells Crash to go and see what Dr. Cortex is up to, basically. He tells him to go and then he just starts to yell. He yells at Crash's name, and once again he tells him to go and try to stop Cortex from doing whatever he's doing, and he'll meet a new kind of creature too. And Coco, since of course the warp pads as well should be able to do it as well, would be useful. So, after you collect a certain amount of crystals in the first world, guess who the first boss is? Yes, Spyro the Dragon himself, because he sensed that Crash to Spyro is one of Ripto's Riptox. He gets confused. Spyro gets confused that he thinks Crash is a Riptox, even though he isn't. So you have to fight Spyro on a bridge fight. So, Spyro says that you're not one of the Riptox. And I'm pretty sure, and this is actually the first game that Crash and Spyro actually first meet. You guys, first meet. So, Aku Aku tells him that it's up to, or Dr. Cortex is planning some evil scheme and they don't know what, and Spyro's sentenced that Ripto is also sentenced it too, so Aku Aku fears that they're teaming up to do some evil kind of delay kind of type. So, Crash and Spyro began to team up. Yes. Spyro and Crash team up. So we go to the second world where we meet the Professor, which Coco and the Professor work together, which is really good because I think the Professor and Coco work a good combination together. So the Professor and Crash tells them to go and collect power crystals because that would gain and earn their way moving forward on their quest. So, once we collect a certain amount of crystals in the second world, we manage to actually come across Tiny Tiger. Yes, we gotta fight Tiny Tiger in a tank. And then once we defeat Tiny, Cortex, or Ripto gets so angry at Cortex for his henchmen failing to destroy Crash and Spyro. So, Cortex and Ripto sentence, and they get into an argument, basically. Cortex tells Ripto to shut up, and, Ripto saying, who are you calling? Basically, they just get into an argument. So, they sent in Cortex's niece, Nina Cortex. Later, we meet, Blake. Yes, like Blake in the game, we also meet Blake. And he's sentenced that the professor and Coco are in trouble, basically. So, the professor and Coco are trapped in cages, and we got to stop Nina. So after we stop Nina, Spyro is getting too suspicious about what's going on here, basically. So they trap Nina in a cage for a good job experiment. And the professor loses all his research to locate to locate Ripto and Cortex's secret lair. So they got afraid to get more power crystals, even more power crystals to begin doing their research on their base. So eventually we meet Ripto and we have to face him in a battle. You guys, we gotta face him in a battle. But once we defeat Ripto, he's not truly defeated. He gets away, and basically, Crash is upset that Cortex and our Ripto and them got away. So Coco tells him, "Don't you worry, and everything is gonna be okay." So Crash, don't tell me you forgot. So basically, they know where they figure out, and hopefully to figure out their base, where their base is. So we go to the final world, you guys, the final world, and we gotta collect the final remaining crystals to stop Ripto and Cortex. So it is time to defeat Cortex and Ripto and put a stop to their evil plans. And we have to battle them in space with some kind of rocket kind of thing. And after we do it, we have did it, you guys. And Aku Aku says that hopefully we won't hear from them again, for those two, from a long time. And basically, y'all saved the day. Y'all have saved the day and managed to defeat Ripto and Cortex for good. And that's the game, you guys. Yes, that is the game. And like I said, the boss fights are fun. The boss fights are really fun, especially what you have to do on them. And basically the story in general, Ripto and Cortex teaming up, and Spyro and Crash having to team up. First team up there to actually put a stop to Ripto and Cortex. And the professor and Coco teaming up as well is a nice addition as well, which I really do love as well. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring bells videos until and tell the comments down below to this video. You guys, let me know in the comments down below to this video. So thank you guys for watching. See you next video. Bye.